queens, step in the cypher. Bell ring, cracks, set the whole place fire. Blood, sweat, pain, yeah, we talk that. If you ain't really built for this, fall back. Queens in the ring, queens on the mic. Dirty South pressure every single night. We don't play safe, we call it raw. Broken body still begging for more. Still tear truth, no kayfabe lies. Every scar got a story. Look in our eyes from underground wars to bright light stages. We break down beats, average cages. No glam talk, just that fight night tone. If you love this sport, you already know. Who run the ring? Who take the hits? Who talk that pain? Say it loud. Who run the ring? Who take the hits? Who talk that pain? Say it loud. Power bomb beans through the damn table. If it's middle week, we ain't label it stable. Call out the frauds, respect the grace. Legends get flat.
Hey everybody, I am Ladybug. I'm joined with Phil, Nicole, and Mimi. Welcome to Wrestling Queens Cypher. Please like, share, and subscribe. So the intro is actually from our Royal Rundown, so make sure to stay tuned this Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. So we'll be showing our reaction to a match. We're not going to tell you right now what that is, but stay tuned. So let's go ahead and get into what happened this week. So we did have Friday Night Smackdown. A lot of bullshit happened. So I'm going to start with the beginning because it was definitely on site. It was on site for Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. I feel like with this beef, I think this is good this time with Drew McIntyre because like with Damian Priest, they didn't keep doing the same match over and over. Like, as far as I felt, what's happening right now, it's a build, but it's not, like I just said, it's not the same thing. It's not what they're doing like on Raw right now, where they're having the same exact match over and over and over. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. How are we feeling about like this? Because I mean, this also went through the entire show.
Right.
Do you feel like we're going to get some sort of stipulation of Mania, or do you think this is going to somehow still be a part of the main event?
As far as Jacob and Drew, they'll have their own match. I don't think they'll be a part of the actual championship. I would hope they not put it on SmackDown, but that would be a good match to put on Mania one of the nights.
Okay. Mimi, do you feel like it could be a case of both though? Like, do you think they could still possibly like have their own match and then still kind of tie it into the belt picture, or do you feel like that's too soon?
No, you probably could do it that way. I mean, it feels like even before Jacob was hurt, that's kind of where they were pushing him, it looked like. And I mean, him and Drew, I mean, I'm happy to see them kind of go back to the, like the on-site where it's like, they don't have a match. It is just all backstage as soon as they see each other, and it's a constant. I kind of miss when they were doing that more, where it wasn't like, I don't need a match. Like, I'm just here to fight you. Like, it doesn't matter, that kind of thing. So I think having that kind of build up will be good. I think it'll be nice for them to have a stipulation maybe, or do like a cage match like they like to do. With these kind of rivalries, but I think they could do both, and I think it would work for the two of them.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, if they were to just have a normal match, I feel like that would kind of be underwhelming, just because they've had so many brawls and so many crazy moments at this point.
After the stunt they did last night, they could probably put on a banger. So, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe another 3 Stages of Hell match?
No.
You don't think so?
No. They failed with that one, the last one.
See, that's the thing, though. The last one was so much trash.
Drew is good in a cage. Just give him a cage match.
Yeah. I mean, but with Jacob Fatu, he elevates matches in itself. I don't know. Maybe
Hell in a Cell.
They could do Hell in a Cell. I mean, most likely they are going to do something like that. But this would be a great opportunity for them to maybe bring back a different stipulation they haven't done in a minute.
Like what? Like a Iron Man match?
I quit match.
I quit match.
I quit match.
Yeah.
See, now that could be interesting going into Mania because Drew is going to have to leave to film at some point anyway, so he's going to have to be off TV.
Oh. And he tried to quit last week. So, yeah.
Again.
So they could work that in and he won't be on TV. And then everybody's kind of, I mean, obviously for the ones who aren't seeing, oh, he's filming, and then they could play into, well, he's not on TV. What happened? Is he injured? And everybody just,
right.
You know, and kind of play into that. So, you know, that could definitely be something.
I mean, think about how many times they've attacked each other backstage. I mean, that man's gone through a car. So, I mean, attacking backstage at this point is not going to take him out.
Right.
No.
No.
Like, so what needs to happen for this man to go off TV?
They're going to have to beat the living shit out of each other. Like, no.
Yeah.
He just won't go away.
No.
I don't even think like what is it, the chair concerto, like the
the concerto.
I don't think that's gonna do it because they're both crazy. Especially Jacob's no selling.
Jacob gonna shake up out of it.
Oh yeah, he'll probably act like stunned slightly and then get up. No,
he'll have the payback. Well, apparently we never got the confession, but then Jacob said, "I know it was Drew."
Yeah.
So I don't quite know. I'm always gonna assume Cody just because I have bias, but I feel like it might be Sammy. We kind of touched on that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Sammy is a suspect. He acting really weird.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're trying to do. Like, are they trying to change his character now because they know the underdog thing don't work no more, or like what are we doing?
I have a theory, and I hate to say it like this. I feel like they're making Sammy the new Drew McIntyre. Like as far as him crying and bitching,
that would actually work though.
It would. Yeah. Sammy needs to go heel, full blown heel.
He needs to do something.
Yeah. Full blown heel without the bitching.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about how if he was in the mid card picture, it wouldn't help him. It would hurt him. Right now, him chasing this belt is kind of hurting him right now too. So, what do we do for Sammy as far as what can we do for Sammy that doesn't hurt him at this point?
One, they can stop Trick from shitting on his ass every week.
He said his breath stank. He confirmed what I thought. That's all he did. Yeah. I mean, Trick he's on fire right now.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, the two of them beefing would be cool, but like you said, Phil, they need to Trick. He gets him. He every week.
Every week.
That's not going to help.
It's so bad. I thought he was going to turn heel on that alone. I mean, and he threw water at him, insinuating he needed a bath. I mean, holy shit.
Just shitted on that man last night. Okay. Yeah. That man just embarrassed. And you lost the match. Never mind.
Yeah. He needs to keep that up. I'm sorry. He needs to come out next week with like a sponge and like a pail or some shit and just keep trolling Sammy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he needs to do that. Yeah. I mean, and Trick is so over right now. I know we keep talking about it, but each week it just keeps growing. It keeps growing. I mean, I'm here for it.
Yeah. He's a top tier troll, but he's still very much face though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he's very over. Yeah.
I like it for him though.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to get into that in a moment too, because there's definitely a trend with him and Randy and a lot of these heels, and I feel like it definitely tells a bigger story we're going to get into in a second. But yeah, we did have some new tag team champions last night. I have a question. I'm not trying to be ditzy when I ask this. What determines a number one contender? Because how did we get here?
It feels like it changes, to be honest.
Every time.
Every time.
It changes, depends on who it is, it feels like.
Every fucking time.
I mean, and no shit. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm mad. I'm not happy about Archer getting this belt. I'm not, because it just feels like a here damn belt.
It is. Because that's exactly what they did to Priest. How many title matches or title opportunities has Priest lost? So it was really, here you go, motherfucker. That's what it was.
We just talked about Sammy, who is having an issue because they're making him chase his title. R-Truth needs to wrestle. He just needs to wrestle. He does need a belt. Let that man wrestle every week. That's how you help his character. Now you're gonna probably take away the title next week or whenever. I don't think they're making it till Mania.
They might make it to Mania.
Or the go home show. I don't know, man. If number one, y'all should do this 2 years ago? When it was relevant to the Judgment Day story. And then you have all these great tag teams on SmackDown. You just had a match between Fraxium and Motor City Machine Guns. You still have Street Profits on a milk carton somewhere. You have all these other tag teams. Like, I don't understand. You have the MFTs.
I'm sorry, but that crowd with that tag match last night was sad.
Yeah. Again, though, I mean, that kind of gives. I wouldn't blame too much on the crowd. You're not showing the teams. You know, when you're not giving the fans a chance to connect with the tag teams.
But you're still not reacting to anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been a lot of the crowds lately, though. It feels like lately it's been the interaction's been a lot less lately.
Mm-hmm. They're not
even in places. Yeah, even in popular places, it's like, I don't know if there's newer people that are coming in or if it's people who are fans who are like, wait, what am I looking at? Like, what are we doing? So nobody knows how to interact with it anymore.
Mm-hmm. I expected Chicago to be.
Oh, yeah.
Easily. You touched right on it. Elimination Chamber was quiet. Even when Punk came out, it was quiet.
Yes.
Had a whole
AJ
Chicago
was quiet. They really didn't.
Oh yeah.
Her.
Yeah. Trick had a lot of interest in AJ and CM Punk, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to know why it's getting like that.
I mean, it could be a few things. Again, it comes down to, I'm not going to say all storytelling, but storytelling does have a huge it is a huge factor in WWE. I mean, and what storylines right now. Yeah, personally speaking, I am excited for Wrestlemania. It's like one of my favorite moments of the year. But in that same breath, the build to it has been really stale. At least with the majority of the storylines. We still don't know what's happening with them. But the majority of the match card. They've only announced maybe three matches? 3 or 4. Okay. I'm gonna say 4. Give it first.
Well, just I know the titles. Except
the titles and the Oba and Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they ain't announced that.
3, 4. So they have Punk Roman, Cody Randy, Jade Rhea, Brock, and Oba.
Okay. My bad, Jade.
It's Jelly Roll and
oh God,
Kit going to Wrestlemania.
Can I say something to that? There's no reason that Jelly Roll should have more WrestleMania appearances than anybody. I know that was SummerSlam, but I feel like he's gonna be back next year. I don't know what's going on here.
I don't like Kit, but I don't feel like Kit should be fighting with Jelly Roll.
You know, again, I'm happy Jelly Roll is healthy, but you could have said that for a podcast. He doesn't have to be on TV like that.
No.
Or even just like social media stuff. Like let him do some stuff where he hang around backstage talking to people and just leave it social. Since they want to be viral, do that. Do it that way.
Unreal. Unreal season 2, 3, whatever. Put him on that. But again, you have so many wrestlers in the back, but you're giving airtime to Jelly Roll. Yeah. What the hell? And then you wonder, and then you wonder why people aren't giving a damn about the matches that are happening on TV. Like, and for instance, I'm never gonna get over that crazy ass random match. What was it? An 8-man tag team match with Apollo Crews?
Yeah, I think so.
Has he had a TV match since? Like, I
don't think so. He's had dark matches, huh? Dark matches, stuff.
Yeah. He could have had some TV time for once that wasn't backstage kikiing. It's just a shame. Exactly, for Apollo. Yeah. But I mean, the night in itself to be a 3-hour show wasn't bad. Speak on it.
It was a lot of promos within promos, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Which made the show longer. Because I'm still gonna stand on business. Why the fuck do I need to see SmackDown on Raw? Why do I need to see Raw on SmackDown?
That part, we talked about that a lot this week. If you have to play back what happened Monday 2-3 times, then why am I watching Monday? Why am I watching Monday if I can just catch up Friday? And then you wonder why nobody watches, but I'm confused.
I think this is the whole thing of where it's like WWE it went over their head while people were complaining about a 3-hour SmackDown. It's like, no, we're not saying 3 hours is bad, but if you don't properly utilize the 3 hours, then it's going to look bad. You have a roster full of people. You can have more matches, even if they're random. It doesn't matter. Right. But instead, like y'all are saying, like they keep replaying. Most of the people who are watching SmackDown have already watched Raw.
Exactly.
SmackDown from the week before.
And they haven't watched the whole show. They've caught the highlights. Yeah. So those same promos you're playing, we've all seen them already.
And then even if you don't, honestly, it feels like WWE is not one of those shows where you have to consistently watch every week to know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
They played
they're wasting time.
Every commercial, right before the commercial. I got tired of seeing Roman last night. I'm just gonna be honest.
I did too.
I got tired of seeing Oba.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was to the point I knew the promo. I ain't watched that promo but once on Monday. By Friday, I was like, okay.
Over it.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah. But again, I mean, we had some, as far as the matches, when we had matches, they weren't bad. I mean, they weren't as predictable as I thought, but like you said, there were so many promos. You couldn't really tell. Like Aleister Black actually had a win last night.
Yep.
I think that was the first one I've seen him had in a long time. And I was surprised. I mean, I like Aleister Black. I like how it ended. I hope it, contributes to Sammy turning heel at some point.
Maybe they'll join forces, or something.
You never know.
Sammy liked to be in families, honey. So
Oh,
he liked to be in other people's business.
Period.
This ain't your family.
Knows the motherfucker.
I'm gonna try to keep my Sammy thoughts to myself today.
Please do.
I'm gonna try. I know Sammy wants to be adopted so bad, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. I understand. I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all putting bait out there. I'm trying not to catch it. But yeah. Meanwhile, shout out to Carmelo because I really thought that he was not gonna retain. Not because he couldn't do it, but it just seemed too good to be true.
What, that was like the 4th match between him and Ilya?
At least.
Yeah.
They keep running it back.
They had to give him that win.
But here's
the point.
Yeah, because they kept trying to say, remember, he won when Ilya was injured.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can't put any more doubt that Carmelo can beat them. Yeah.
That feud should be done now. Because Ilya waited purposely for weeks not to have that match. So yeah.
Don't test me.
Don't
test me today, please.
Don't tell her that.
And then this comment. Y'all try me today. I can't. Oh, that's the main event we need. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the main event.
That water bottle.
That's
just disrespectful.
We need the promo. We need the promo. I need the promo. I bet you a better promo than what he's been saying.
Hey man, it might give them another sponsor.
Hello.
Yep.
Now sponsored by.
Yeah.
Something else to put on the mat.
Same.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It was right there. I had to. I'm sorry.
I promise. I'm getting better. It's about growth. It's about growth. So we had another championship match. It was Nia Jackson, Lash Legend versus American Sweetheart, the Bella Twins. That ended in no contest. I know they're gonna run this back. And it scares the crap out of me. I don't, and I say this with love, I don't want the Divas taking over. I mean, you already have AJ. Like, I don't want the Bella Twins winning belts.
Take them whole back where they came from. I am not interested in the Bella Twins. I'm sorry. I'm not. That match sucked ass last night simply because of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
And you can tell they was trying to out wrestle each other.
Yeah. It's crazy to me. I don't know what you think, Mimi, because like we have Charlotte, we have Alexa, we have Rhea, we have so much technical progress.
Yeah.
Since that time. And I mean, again, I'm not trying to shame that time, but so far, I mean, how do you feel about this?
So the whole Divas thing, I mean, if you look on a certain side of the wrestling internet, people want all the Diva stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
So the percentage of them actually like listening to that section, I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of start to bring it back there. But with the Bellas, I was never like a big fan at any point, but my only issue with them now is like, especially with them going against Lash and Nia, it's not that it's them. It's the fact that they have not been active. They have not been active. Fine. And you want me to believe that they can keep up with Nia and Lash.
That's the best answer. Yeah.
It's not even about them being in shape or not. They look great. Okay, cool. That's great. But the same expectations you put on everybody else in that locker room to be able to keep up and to do whatever to look good against competition. If you're not active, what am I supposed to expect from you other than just, we're fans, so it doesn't matter? No, it does matter because the women deserve to be looked at more seriously and not like, okay, well, it's them, so just do that. I don't know. I just need more, At least let them be active for a while first and then give them opportunity.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, it's kind of hard, like you said. Like they haven't been in the ring, and yeah. Shout out to everybody that wants them back. I'm just not one of them. I'm not.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I muted my TV during that match.
Yeah. And that's another point too about safety. I mean, you have so many people out injured already. Again, I know that's not my place, but as a fan and me, I am worried because you've had so many people out, and then Bianca's still out.
Yeah.
For God knows how much longer. So, yeah. I don't know. Before we get to Randy, is there anything else anybody wants to talk about from SmackDown?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay. Now before Randy.
Jade and her new baddies.
Oh yes, ma'am. Because we did clock that. What was it? Just last week. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of shit for it in the comments. Look, I'm not a person from told you so. I can't stand I told you so people. But I do have to say I told you so in this moment. We definitely told people. Because I'm like, here's the thing. If they're showing you something backstage, 9 times out of 10, it has something to do with the storyline. I think what made me upset in that moment wasn't whether we were right or wrong. It's taking away the validity of somebody's thought process. You know, if somebody thinks something as a fan, give them that grace to think about it. But don't take away the fact that's, that could be a complete thought. And I think that's my issue with a lot of wrestling fans.
Yeah. It's like if you don't have the same thoughts as they do, then you're just automatically wrong.
Yeah. You can't agree to disagree.
A woman can't be right anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like what do we know? We just think everybody's nice looking.
Exactly. We watch wrestling and look at all the men.
That's wild.
You don't know what we're watching at all.
Yeah, and you don't know who we're watching for. Shit, we could be looking at women, motherfucker. Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know.
Motherfucker, I could be intrigued with Michael Cole. What is it to you?
First off, that's...
Jesus.
I'm not shaming you, but if you watch for Michael Cole, I appreciate you. Look, I got questions. But yeah.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, I get your point. I'm just saying. Yeah.
I'm just making a point. You never know. Like, shut the fuck up.
What does that mean? Say that's one. That is straight one.
Call out today. Write something crazy. You get called out today.
Right. No love for Brian Saxon. Absolutely not.
No.
Look, I have so much hate for that man after playing that game. He has had the same commentary. Man, he's had the same words on that commentary for 3 fucking years straight.
Exactly.
No. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to people's opinions, just respect it. If we take anything away from this show, it's okay to agree to disagree. Like,
and move the fuck on.
Right.
Plus, I'll say what I've been saying. As far as the guys calling us out, y'all are caught in 4K every show, drooling and taking pictures of the women as they walk up the runway. So you can't tell us anything.
Yeah.
The AI pictures are ridiculous.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, and the camera angles, the AI pictures, the stalking that happens. Just saying.
It is threatening.
Like all the threatening online, the awkward, DMs about wanting to go on dates and stuff.
You being weird.
Yeah, don't be weird.
Being weird to fans, not even just the wrestlers, to the women fans too. Mm-hmm. So, okay, but we're the problem. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
Right. Yeah. But to go back, she does have her baddies on. I'm happy. It threw me for a loop for a second because I'm like, okay, they coming out. But when I seen they stopped behind her, I did get excited. Because I'm not putting that comment up there. But like I said, when
Violet.
But when they came behind her, I was excited. So like she's got that backup now. Like I said last week, B-Fab could be the voice. Maybe Michin could be the enforcer. So yeah. I don't know. It's a possibility.
We're gonna have to work on that enforcing skill, honey.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the only one with a weapon. That's like the only it's like she's usually the one that's prepared with a weapon. So, you kind of have to make her the enforcer or tell her to hand over the kendo.
I don't know what it was, but it bothered me. Because when they got done, Rhea was laying there. Jade looked over at her and said, "Get the belt." And I was like,
yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, I thought we were going to be even
here,
but you're making her like
she's the queen bee.
The belt. That's cool and everything, but you ain't gonna disrespect my girls like that either, though.
Yeah.
So y'all just made them some damn flunkies.
I mean,
carry my bag, bitch.
I mean, she had the bags at AEW. I get it. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do this time around. I don't know.
We ain't moving forward. Put that comment up here.
Wait, let me see. Hold on.
We want to see this.
Which comment?
The one you said you weren't putting up there.
Oh, you really? Okay. We're doing this today. We're choosing violence.
Let me answer.
Yeah.
So I just want you to understand something. When it comes to those particular three, it's close-ups of here. You feel what I'm saying? Here. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going any further because I'm gonna be here to hurt some feelings today.
Oh no, I'll go there. I'll definitely go there for a second.
Do it.
If I want them kind of pictures, I'm gonna be open and honest about it. I mean, look, and if I did, here's the thing: I'm not gonna run up on them and take it. They take that shit and post it on Instagram. So congratulations.
Have you seen their stories?
Right. He goes to the gym and does it all the time. That's the difference.
Stories? Right. All of them.
That's the difference.
I get thirst traps on the regular.
They Waffle House every day this damn week, seems right.
But wait though, and because of Jay, his camera angles start from the bottom up. Go talk to him about that. That's not us.
Exactly. Because I'm gonna look.
And what did Roman just do on Raw? Shit.
And Jimmy was posting like gym videos from behind. Look, man, we get thirst traps on a regular, and we don't ask us looking for it. It's there. So,
in other words,
if you got a problem, go talk to them about it.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna enjoy every second of it.
Yeah. So fuck you. We're gonna move on. So let's go ahead and get into Randy Orton. So last night, Randy Orton was cheered a lot. Like there was no, I'm sorry, Phil. We're gonna get into it. There was no doubt that the crowd was happy about Randy. Yes, they replayed it over and over and over. There was over and over and over. You know, they were happy. But we need to have a conversation, break this down. Why are they cheering this? Because, and it's not, I feel like it's really not a clear answer to that. Because, yes, he's a heel. I mean, we typically know there are heels and faces. But what does that say about the current state of wrestling right now?
They're tired of the faces. The faces aren't doing anything. And I'm just going to be honest. Most faces that have a belt, they don't really wrestle.
Yeah.
They come out, do their little 5-minute promo, and they dip. Punk wrestles far and in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
I mean, I think honestly, like, I feel like it's as simple as what Tay said. It's Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Like his fan base, heel or face, is like that's kind of what you expect from him. And when he actually does what we enjoy from him.
Exactly.
I don't care who you're being a heel against. You're the person we've been wanting to see.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be. And then too, though, y'all know they've been giving Cody shit for a long time now. So they probably were like, finally somebody that's going to. So I think it's a little bit of them being frustrated with Cody and it just being Randy being the Randy we've all been waiting to see.
I love Randy. But I hate that he did the shit to Cody. Like, it would have been okay if he did it to Drew. It would have been okay if he did it to Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
My beef is you did it with Cody. I liked it. I like it.
But that brings a bigger question. Like, so do you feel like fans are reacting more to Randy Orton returning to who he was? Because he is older. Or do you think they're just reacting to the progression of Cody's storyline?
No. It's Randy.
Randy.
It's Randy. It's definitely Randy. They're ready for him to punt somebody.
Yeah, because he's been teasing it for a couple years now.
And I'm scared that it's definitely going to be Cody.
I've been saying that since he got back. I need him to punt kick somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Randy. They don't give a shit about Cody's storyline, clearly. They don't give a damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like a
Cody is
double-edged
fine.
sword.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Cody's okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Like, I'm not a Cody fan. You know this. But, like, I am kind of disappointed for Cody fans. Because, like, and I'm not talking about the people who just hopped on board for WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, real Cody fans, but like, does it change the way you view Cody as a character? Like, as far as everything that's happening right now?
No.
It don't change my perspective of Cody. I just don't like the story.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That's kind of with Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn how many times you lose. I'm still gonna cheer you on like you just undefeated.
Yeah. So what do you think needs to happen next for Cody then?
Out the title picture. First and foremost. They can use him to build some of these young people up. He said that's what he want to do anyway. Put him in some regular, normal matches on whatever brand he gonna be on. Let's go from there, and then revisit the picture again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was gonna say maybe they can almost do I know it's not the same thing, but with Jay, as far as like him starting to doubt himself, and then bring him back to the picture when people are like, "No, you really." No, you're still that person. You just need to, get back to who you were when you were chasing that kind of thing. Because whatever's happening now is just kind of like, no, I belong in this picture. I'm here. I'm top of the mountain. But it's like, no, not. It doesn't look like it. And they kept teasing the heel thing. I think that's what messed it up too. They kept teasing a heel turn, and it never really happened. He's done some heel things, but then he went back to being face, and I'm here for everybody. Well, except Sammy, but I'm here for everybody, and doing all these things. But I think that might have thrown people off too.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, as far as Cody, I want to see who he is without a belt, like you said. Like, I want to see him build his character, whether it's a redemption arc or not. I feel like for me, I don't want to see him redeem because that means he's going right back to the belt. Like, I want to see him, and I don't want to compare him to Drew, but I do want to see him as a strong wrestler without being in the belt picture for a minute. Yeah. Show me he's a great character without chasing a title. And then maybe when he finally is back in the title picture, I'll actually want him to win. And I think that's for me what I would prefer.
Yeah, we don't need another. He needs to finish the story. I need them to get off of that. Just
finish in the
throw
story.
that away. Throw that
Yeah.
away. He did that. And he deserves another character arc type thing now.
Yeah.
I can agree.
Yeah, I feel like also a lot that kind of was the issue with Cody. It was becoming predictable that he would win. Like with the John Cena heel turn, we knew he was going to get the belt back. Yeah, he was going to get the belt back eventually. So like as far as baby faces and the storyline, how important is it to keep unpredictability as far as keeping fans invested in the storyline?
I love not being able to predict what's happening. I like having my thought process and my theories, but I don't just like necessarily going into something like, oh, we ain't gotta watch that. We know who's gonna win this, like in a way that kind of helps put the interest back in, but it also helps build the characters of the wrestlers. Because now you got more people that are gonna actually be invested in watching the product. They're gonna be invested in wanting to know exactly, about the actual person and not just the wrestler.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Mimi, is there anything you wanted to add to that?
No, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think that's been one of the biggest things is that it's become too predictable. Like everything, like you see everything come in. But I think it's been helping bringing in some of the younger people a little bit and having them kind of challenge the OGs a little bit. It's kind of like, wait, we didn't see that coming.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do that more instead of it, us just getting squash matches for people and just kind of letting the matches actually happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we do that a little bit more, it'll be better. But, we've always kind of said it's always the same people, the ones who are already at the top, and they keep having to fight each other. And that's all we've been getting. So it's like, of course we know who's going to win those.
Yeah. I feel like, if anything, Randy's heel turn does tell us a lot. Like, as far as this moment, what do you think it tells us as far as what do fans want from wrestling storylines? Like, we talked about unpredictability. Do you feel like there's anything else that wrestling fans may want out of storylines, generally speaking?
It's hard. A lot of them are like, I want to see the old wrestlers, but they're cheering Randy.
Yeah.
And Punk. Like, they want them to do things, but they're like, we don't like the old wrestlers. We need the younger wrestlers. Yeah, but y'all don't.
They're too critical.
Interact when they wrestle. Yeah. So it's like, you got to make up your mind. It's too hard to.
You don't have to pick a side.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. I'll say this. Generally speaking, I feel like one thing fans may agree for the most part. Maybe not such a one shape fits all for a character. I feel like baby faces and heels need to stop. Like, as far as that complete line, like right now, I feel like people resonate with maybe CM Punk and Roman because there's no clear baby face and heel. Like, there's argument and debate over who's the face and the heel, and that's why that match may seem more intriguing to others. Yeah. But as far as like what may resonate, I do feel like maybe if the fans like see a character that's more relatable, maybe a face that does more heelish type stuff, like what Cody was doing at some point, like around Saturday Night Main Event. I feel like we saw more of that, then that may be something fans may be more interested in. Kind of like Roman's was kind of doing at some point. Like, not that clear cookie cutter face. I feel like, I get what they're trying to do for kids, but even kids, at least when I was growing up, we weren't rocking with that shit. No. I was a huge Stone Cold fan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I was a Rock fan growing up, so I
yeah. The definitions of face were just different.
I was
Very.
a Shawn Michaels fan too, and I just
Mhm.
you never knew what he was gonna come out and be like. You just
Yeah.
Shawn's on one today, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. I feel like if they take anything away from Orton turning heel and still becoming a love face, I hope they finally see as a pattern to it. Because as far as I see right now, the heels are the only people that are becoming favorable. You have Trick. I don't know what Oba is. Last time I checked, I thought Oba was a heel. NST, wasn't he a heel?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah, I don't remember him turning face. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
I think it's one of those when too many fans like somebody, they just automatically categorize them as a face, but that's not what's happening.
It's not. It's not. Yeah. I guess time will tell. Hopefully, better stuff will come out of it. Like I said, I'm excited for the road to Mania. But again, we only have a handful of matches. So, yeah. But right now, Coates and that Sparks party is 3-4-1 win. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our next conversation, which a lot of people have been talking about. So as far as everything surrounding Ricochet, I'm sure everybody is already aware of what's been going on. So I'm not going to repeat the remarks that were made. However, I feel like it is a bigger conversation that needs to be had as far as how far is too far. I mean, and there's a lot that needs to be discussed. And Mimi also brought this up as far as like promo skills and wrestlers being good on the mic. I'm gonna start here. As far as his promo skills, I'm not gonna ask how great we think he is on the mic because of course that is very debatable. But how far is too far when it comes to promos? And the conversations that are back and forth. Like how far is too far? Because my question is, should there be any communication between wrestlers and fans?
It's a damn if you do and damn if you don't situation.
Yeah.
You wanna be that, that superstar that can actually have a conversation with your fans, but the motherfuckers be so weird, you just really can't do it. Yeah. So I think that it should be limited.
Yeah, but even that's hard because I mean, you see what, who was it? The referee, Ref Bay. You see what she was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, then you got to look at what Samantha was going through and is going through even more so because of Ricochet. Yeah. So you have people who aren't even on TV doing anything, catching strays because of their affiliation to somebody that's on TV.
The company you keep, and that's her husband. So
that's her husband. Yeah, he been like that.
I don't too much care for Ricochet. I never have.
Yeah.
In-ring ability, amazing wrestler.
Absolutely.
But I don't fool with him inside or outside the ring. His mouth too bad. He talk too much.
Yeah.
So
here's my thing. Like I get the person that has a disability. Okay, I get that what he said was messed up. But when you go into a fight and you have, say for instance, I'm bald and I'm talking shit about somebody who's got a head full of hair. You know they're gonna come at you about your bald head. I mean, you know that. It's just what it is. I mean, there's gotta be some consequences. You came out left. You came out left first. Yes, what he said was fucked up, but you can't be but so upset that you got a consequence for what you said. You got a reaction for your action. I mean, did you not think he was going to say anything back to you, or were you just saying it for shits and giggles? What was the point of saying it to him if you didn't want a response?
I think I'm a little.
Speak on it. Let's talk about it.
As a person in the eyes of the fans, certain shit you can do and certain shit you can't do. Did she just talk about his acting? Or did she go deeper? Because if somebody's just gonna tell me, oh, I don't like your shoes today, what, I'm gonna go off on them? If you can't act, you can't damn act. People don't like Tyler Perry at all. But that don't necessarily mean he got to go on every post and try to defend himself. Shut the fuck up. They gonna talk regardless. But for you to go on there and then automatically know she had MS, that means you went searching for something. So you could cut deep. You had to make that a one hit a quarter. So no, I mean, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I'll say this. He had that energy towards the wrong people.
Right.
The people who he should have went below the belt. The people who he should have went below the belt with were the people who were attacking his wife.
Yes.
Exactly.
The people who were threatening his wife, threatening him, talking about his family. That's who you go below the belt with.
Exactly.
Yeah, your anger is very misdirected.
He don't know how to ignore stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's who you should have went searching for.
She's the main one who's kind of been, she kind of defends herself.
Yeah.
And he's off, but
yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like both of y'all could be wrong, like like him and the other person, like y'all can both be wrong. Because Ricochet was absolutely out of pocket. It was just like, I understand people, he's been complaining about the fans since WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Since then. And he's been doing this kind of thing since then. So it's like, to anybody who goes after him thinking, oh, he's just going to read it and ignore me. No, he's not. He has a reputation for coming back at you and making it seem like it makes him a better heel or it makes him whatever it is. It's like, I get all of that, but I don't know, man. It's getting weird now, to be honest. It's kind of like, yeah, we know y'all are heels and social media works and it pays the bills or whatever it is that y'all are doing. But it's like, if y'all haven't noticed this whole, like, what happened with the whole Roman CM Punk thing, this was on TV inside of a ring, scripted. Somebody gave Punk the okay to say that. And they made Roman not speak on Larry or go any further below the belt than he did.
Mm-hmm.
This is a controlled situation and people are upset. But so, like, what do you expect when it's just like you're on social media and you're up to your own devices? Nobody's going to tell Ricochet, oh, you can't post that. They're just going to play into him being, oh, he's just playing off of what he is on TV. It's like, okay, keep letting that be okay.
And allegedly they put that in Roman's script to say something about Larry.
Yep.
And he chose not to.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it before, and I'm not trying to make him sound innocent in any shape or fashion. There's been a history where Roman has not said a lot of things on TV because he's felt it's been overboard.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm really wondering what the hell he was supposed to say. And why he didn't say that, given the fact that me and talked about his deceased father.
Right.
More class.
Yeah.
More
And
understanding.
It feels like Roman's always kind of like, I don't need that. It's like, I don't need that for people to rock with me or to think I'm doing this. You need that. I don't need to say that like that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah. And here's my thing. When does kayfabe end? When are we, like, do y'all want us to have kayfabe or not at this point? Because there's the conversation of, oh, well, it's fake. versus you know, it's like, okay, pick which one you want, because you do interviews outside of kayfabe and then you do interviews in kayfabe, and I think it confuses not us, but it does confuse a lot of fans out
It
there,
does.
especially younger fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that causes a lot of issues within itself. So when you get these responses online, when you get these messages online, I'm not defending what it says at all, but that can be very problematic.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about it now. This is probably gonna sound so goofy, but it's like if you have a little kid who likes superheroes, if their superhero person on TV does a regular interview about their life dressed in costume, then it's like, wait, is he talking as a character or is he talking as
Exactly.
I mean, that's
that's
exactly
what's
what it is.
happening? Because it's like, they don't all necessarily have costumes. They have like a wrestling shirt and some regular pants, and if they do interviews dressed in gym gear, and you have somebody younger, like, wait, but I thought you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Unreal come out. So what do you want? What is being sold and to who is the case right now?
I'll give you two contrasts. You have MJF, that is almost, I've never seen him out of character. Versus I say Triple H, who goes out his way to try to say he's out of kayfabe. So that's I don't care if there's two companies or not, it's the same space. That's confusing as fuck. Yeah.
I've seen people they say Triple H is a heel even as a creative.
He
is.
He has never stopped being who he was when he was in the ring. He is the same person. That is the same exact person we grew up watching wrestling. He is not. He just has a suit on.
Exactly.
Man, his
He is
more
the
face and
same.
DS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as promos, like, do you feel like it's important to be good on the mic? Because like all this boils down to being great on the mic. Everybody wants to be a great heel, on the internet and in person. Do you feel like that's relevant to being a great wrestler at this point?
You have to be able to capture your audience. So you're going to have to know how to talk to them. You're going to have to know how to speak in front of them to actually like, okay, I got the attention. But if you come out there and give me a promo and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, Phil. Like, we've had wrestlers that couldn't talk worth a damn. They've had people speak for them.
Got some now.
Yeah. We have a whole faction right now. I mean, come on now. Yeah. I mean,
we got some now.
We've had some arguably great technical wrestlers who have never had a great mouthpiece, but they had somebody either speak for them or they just had a reputation for not talking.
Perfect.
Undertaker, huh?
Perfect example. Brock.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
He always had Heyman. He didn't need to.
He didn't have to talk.
He didn't need to talk.
Yeah. Curtis Axel, Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Stop with Cody.
Hey,
oh my God.
Today. Not today, sir. We not doing that. Cody, we ain't even talking about Cody right now.
Look, man, you about to be at 2.5 real quick. You ain't
nobody talking about melatonin rose, okay? That man talked so much he put me to sleep.
Okay, Rocco Reigns.
Wait, so I will say this. I would rather listen to a Cody promo than a CM Punk promo.
Oh, that's facts.
Anytime.
And it's not even that Punk don't be saying nothing. I'm just like, can we wrap this up?
Long-winded.
Can we wrap this up though? He's so long-winded. He's saying good stuff, but he gets on a tangent and he
starts yapping.
Going and he goes back to what he already said.
Yeah.
It's like, and let Cody just be, come on.
Oh, little known fact that I had an argument in my house today. Apparently, whenever Roman has a bad promo, he smiles.
Because he catches it himself, probably.
Yeah. Apparently. It goes back to Cena. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I never really noticed it.
I didn't either. His biggest hater pointed out to me. Shout out to my son.
I mean, Roman has a lot of tails, though, with other things. So that's not shy.
Yes. And don't get me started on Phil today. Not you. Oh, I need to say something before we end this today. So when he has his promos and he talks to CM Punk, I laugh my ass off because the way he says Phil's name, he'd be so mad.
Yeah, be real mad.
Real mad.
What get deep as hell saying.
He had to pull from in here. Like, hold on. Make sure you hurt this.
He'd be so disgusted. Yeah, he'd be so disgusted. Yeah, but that's how we have for today. I want to leave everybody with this before I take it to the ladies. I want y'all to remember, we say this every week, just be positive, but I'm going to change it up. It's okay to criticize. It's okay to criticize what you love, and it's okay to take a break. You know, it's a lot of wrestling happening right now. There's our Shea happening this Sunday. We will be doing a review on our Shea's event, and we'll be doing that Tuesday. So that'll be at 17 Eastern, 6:15 Central. I'm just going to say this. It's okay to disconnect because it can get overwhelming real quick, and mental health is important to put yourself first. So just remember that wrestling is supposed to be here to escape. So if you're having to escape wrestling, unplug. That's all I'm going to say. But Mimi, what are your final thoughts, and where can we find you?
I guess all I have to say is stop trying to tell people how to be fans of things and people. Not everybody's going to fan the same way. Some people are going to stay positive and only have good things to say. Other people are going to be a little more critical because they have high expectations of certain things and people. And that's okay to do that. But to go at people just because they don't share the same opinions or thoughts and they don't have the same favorites, it's not exactly giving what you think it is. So just reel that in. Just focus on what you like. Talk about what you like, and just stay away from people who talk about things you don't. It really is that simple. But y'all can find me at Music Junkie on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And my wrestling Instagram page is Crash Outs and Moon Talks.
Perfect. Okay. Phil, where can we find you, and what are your final thoughts for today?
I don't really have many final thoughts, but take y'all ass over there and sign up for the Cypher Crown Classic. You only got the April 5th now. Spots limited.
Yes.
Link in the description. Anywho, but you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, girlieslove_wrestling too.
Perfect. And then, of course, you can find me at Lady Buzz Wrestling on TikTok. Everything else is Wrestling Queens Cypher. That's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify will be available the next day. Our Tuesday show, like I said earlier, is 7:15 Eastern, 6:15 Central. Of course, our Saturday shows are at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 Central. So definitely, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will, again, post the gaming competition in the description. We do have it on all of our other videos now, so definitely make sure to check our other content out. We will have our Royal Rundown throwback this Thursday posted. So we're going to start reacting to some of our greatest and favorite matches that we've seen before. So just keep in mind, we have a lot of great stuff coming. Thank you to everybody for watching, continuing to support us. We love you, and we appreciate all love and support. So with that being said, we're out. Have a great weekend. Enjoy wrestling, and just stay safe. Bye, guys. Later.
Yeah, who run the ring? Who talk that truth?